Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to talk about success and wellness and how the two kind of coincide together, at least from what I've found out. So I've been reading this book and some of my friends and coworkers are probably sick of me talking about it, but it's called The Success Principles by Jack Canfield. And I'm actually only halfway through it. It's a really long book. It's a lot to take in. But it talks about the different areas in life to be successful, not just finances, not just career, about having a well-rounded life of what you personally determine as success. And to start that off, you have to know what it is that you even want out of life. And I can't speak for anybody else, but I know for myself, that's been an area that I've struggled with, just knowing what it is that I even want out of life. And so maybe some of you can relate to that. So the different categories are, and I'll read those to you and I'll put them on screen in just a second. But the different categories are work, finance, recreation/hobbies, health and fitness, relationships, personal goals, and your contribution to the larger community. And kind of what the author suggests is imagine a perfect world where everything was how you think it should be. Everybody was acting how you think that they should act. You had everything that you ever dreamed of. And list those categories that I'd mentioned, list each one out and put what you want out of those things. And be specific. Don't just say a house, say the type of house, say the color of the house, say the square footage of the house, the color of the door, the neighborhood, the state you live in, the country you live in, the type of neighbors you would have. Get as specific as possible in each one of those categories, without any barriers. Just go for it. I mean, what's the harm in dreaming about it, right? So feel free to pause the video if you want to make a list right now, or feel free to continue on and make your list later. But I made my own list. I'm not going to share that with everybody. He also suggests sharing that with close people in your life, safe people in your life. It's not for everybody to know your dreams. So I have made my list. I have shared it with some specific people in my life. And so then you take that list and you're like, what can I do with this? How can I get there? And he talks about getting rid of the limiting beliefs and believing that you really can make anything happen. What steps do you need to get there? What sacrifices do you have to make to get there? And after my last video talking about my favorite things, a friend and I had a conversation about if those are our favorite things, why aren't we doing those things? So what's stopping us from doing our favorite things? What's stopping us from reaching those goals? And I think sometimes it truly is limiting beliefs, thinking we can't have it. And other times I think we are distracted with things in our life that we really don't want. We just kind of do anyways. So for me, that's things such as watching too much Netflix, getting on social media too much. Those were not listed in my favorite things, and those are not listed in my well-rounded goal list. So I've chosen to cut those out for the time being, other than posting this YouTube video. So yeah, like what things in your life are stopping you from getting those successes that you want in life, right? So then on the other side of this, I have been, for several years now, working on living a well-rounded life. And this was first brought to me through the Wellness Wheel, and I'll show a PDF of that so you can kind of get an image of what I'm talking about. But basically, there are 8 areas of wellness in everyone's life. And similarly, a lot of them are the same categories as what the author of the book suggests. And those are occupational or work, financial, emotional, physical, social, intellectual, spiritual, and environmental. And so on the Wellness Wheel, it is a you'll see in the PDF. But it's a simple circle with kind of like pie charts or spokes of a wheel. And you are to color those in on a scale from 1 to 10 of how you think you're doing in each category. And it's a really good visualization to see how you think that you are doing and where you're imbalanced in life at. And I personally think that you can kind of mesh the two lists together, your success goals and your wellness wheel, and figure out where it is that you're lacking and maybe why you're lacking, what stumbling blocks you have, and figure out ways to move forward with those with SMART goals. SMART, it's an acronym. You can look it up. I can't remember everything off the top of my head, but I forget what the S is, but it's measurable, attainable, recordable. Yeah, look up SMART goals. Realistically, any goal you have in life should be a SMART goal. Otherwise, it's just a dream, right? There's no steps to getting there. It's just a dream. So yeah, I encourage you to take both of those lists. I encourage you to do both of those lists if you so choose, and figure out what it is that you want out of life and go for it. Like, go for it. I feel like you will be so much happier if you are living the life that you have dreamed about, that you want, not the life that culture is telling you, not the life that your parents are telling you, not the life that you think you should have. Stop shoulding on yourself, right? Live the life that you want and be happy. And that doesn't mean it's going to be easy, but do you really want to be on your deathbed thinking about the life that somebody else wanted for you and you never even took the steps to try the life that you want? I don't want to. So I have made it my goal to live the life that I want and that I am choosing to create and that I am choosing to take the necessary steps forward. And I think it's important to remember too that your idea of success and my idea of success are different. It might be to have a lot of money. It might be to have a large family. It might be to travel the world. It might be to whatever it is that your idea of success is okay. Like, you do you, boo. Like, it's okay. Your life is not to be planned by someone else. Their expectations of you are not your responsibility. And I think if we can take some ownership over our life and stop blaming everybody else for the way that we are living, we will all end up in a better place. So it was a little deeper than last week. Hopefully I made sense, kind of rambled a little bit, but just wanted to share that insight with all of you. And it's some cool things that I've been learning. And I would love to have you type in the comments your goals or dreams if you so choose to, or share them at least with somebody in your life that's safe to you if you don't want to post those things over the internet. That's perfectly fine. But thank you so much for watching. Feel free to click like and subscribe if you want to, and I hope you have a good day. Thanks for watching. Hey everyone, I should also mention that I have relocated to the floor today because someone clearly needs some extra attention. So bear with me while I'm doing this one on the floor. Say hi, bud. Say hi to your viewers.